what we like. It really ain't a problem. Got a couple of dollars, the size of the beat. We can do this shit for life. Now if you wanna move, baby girl, we can get it. I'm tryna put you up, let me know if you will. But first you gotta get it. First you gotta first you gotta.
Welcome back to Life with April Katrice, the beauty channel that has been missing from your algorithm for about a year or so. Who's clocking me though? Nobody. I didn't think so. But anyhow, here I am with another video. I promise I will be consistent from this moment forward. You can hold me to that. It's above me, you know, that's just between me and God, me and the universe, I don't know. In any case, I'm here to talk about a new-ish beauty brand. They're not like brand new, they're kind of niche. In any case, they're called Salt New York, and I've been super intrigued to try this brand for a while now. I first saw of the brand and heard about them from a YouTuber named Samantha Robindoll. She's a fave doll of mine, and we have very like similar taste in products. We love the creams, dewy, glowy, glossy, anything damp, moist. In any case, ooh, child, I'm sorry, I'm so goofy today. This is a crazy day so far. But I've been very intrigued to follow along with what this brand is doing. They're made by a makeup artist and YouTuber named Kiki G. She's super cute, super talented, and I think the brand is very creative, very innovative, vegan, cruelty-free. We love that over here. The packaging is bomb. I haven't actually put the things on my face yet, but that's what we'll do. But first, I just wanted to like give you a little overview of the brand and show you the products. She actually launched the brand with palettes, right? Makeup artist, palette, makes sense. But they are super travel friendly, like super mess free. They're customizable. They have the little zipper. They look like a little wallet. There's also a larger one. Now they sell the palettes, and then they sell the products that go in the palettes, which are the Créme Tint Pro. Créme Tint Pro? Let me double check. I'm gonna double check. Créme Tint Pro. I did get that right. But you don't actually have to buy the Créme Tint Pro. You can depot any of your other things and like customize your own palettes. But the Créme Tint Pro is also a really nice product that's offered by the brand, and I couldn't resist because they look so like luscious and dreamy, and the colors look phenomenal. Her webpage is super inclusive. We love that for us, for her. So I bought 2 of them, 8 shades. I couldn't resist. I treat makeup like Pokemon. I kind of gotta catch them. All. But these are the palettes. I'll definitely insert some better footage so you can actually see them well. These are the creams. They're so pretty. I got 2 because I just wanted to have them. You can take them with you on the go. You can travel with them. You can just use them in your daily routine. I like creams that are super easy breezy. I'll probably put them on with my hands because I'm a savage. But I like applying products with my hands because it's just easy and what? I don't know. I eat with my hands too. Judge me later. But in any case, these are the palettes, and I'm going to try and put them on my face as a little demo. They're beautiful. I've already swatched them, so I already know I like the texture. They're buildable. They go on like a little sheer, and then you can build it up. Well, actually, no, the highlighters go on pretty pigmented, but the blushes and the bronzers are on the sheer side, which is always a good thing because it's very easy with creams and liquids to go overboard very quickly, 0 to clown in 100. But I find these to be sheer enough that you're not going to have a disaster immediately if you don't know how to work with creams. They're pigmented enough that like as you build up, you definitely can see like the true color of like what's in the pan. They're, I feel like, beginner friendly because of the sheerness, and they're versatile because you can use them lips, Jesus, what's a leap? Lips and cheek. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Forgive me. So now I have down a very like basic base that I will wear on an everyday basis. I'll link all the products below, but my usual like Helva Flawless filter, my Dior serum, foundation, a little Laura Mercier under the eye, like nothing crazy, just what I would normally like slap on if I'm running out of the door, just for testing purposes. The Créme Tint Pros come in kind of 3 categories. There's like the kind of contour bronzer shades, highlight shades and then blush shades, and it's a very like deep variety within each category. So there's something for the fairest of the fair, there's something for the deepest of the dark, which I truly appreciate, because that's not the case with a lot of big brands. And so to see a small brand being that inclusive, it kind of lighting a fire under the of some of these other brands. Okay, I'm looking at you. I'm not gonna say who you are, but you know I'm looking at you. I got what I think may be like a bronze shade and contour shade. I could be wrong. I was kind of winging it. It was the middle of the night. I was too excited. I was just pulling the trigger on these shades, like, but I'll try both and just see what kind of works. I have some of my, like a beauty blender and some brushes here, so let me just dip in. I guess I'll start with the deeper one and see what the contour comes out looking like, and y'all just let me know. Obviously on camera the color is going to be a little bit different than in real life, but I think I have chosen the shades pretty decently. I've been wrong before. Let's see. So let me actually start with the deepest, and I'm going to kind of just stipple that onto like the lower part of my cheekbones, and then around the perimeter of my face a little bit, and then I'll just use a beauty blender to buff it in. But I just want to like kind of get some down. Every day's an experiment when you're testing makeup, you know. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're really wrong. But I think this is okay. And I'm not like a huge contour person. I just do like a very little bit just to give a little shadow, a little depth. Where the sun would naturally hit you, kiss you, that's where you want to add. Well, contour is more for adding that shadow, and then the bronzer is like for adding that sun kiss. But I actually think that shade is like perfect for a very light contour. I'm not going to go too crazy with it because this is kind of like more of like an everyday makeup. But I think like if I were really beating my face, that would be a perfect contour shade for me. But I did it very lightly. Obviously, it can be built up from there. Next, I'm going to, should I just go straight in with the beauty blender? Let's just try with the beauty blender. I'm going to go into what I think is the bronzer shade, okay? This is an experiment, and I'm just hoping that I did the right thing. I love the texture of the creams. They're super light and like, they don't feel like too dense or like heavy on the skin, which is very nice. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm applying, but I do think that that is a good kind of like medium bronzy shade for me. It's not too far from my skin tone, which is nice because it doesn't look like I'm just like piling on, you know, some random color that looks. A lot of times when brands try and make bronzer for like brown and dark skin, they make them red, and you either end up looking red or you look orange, and not a lot in between. I think this has like a nice warmth to it without pulling super duper red. So I'm happy about that. I can't really see what I'm doing that well, but I'm just hoping that it's kind of working out. Let's try a little lip brush. Let's try a little lip brush. And that's the medium deep shade that I'm pretty. This brush is a little on the dense side, but I think it's kind of getting the point across. So far I like, there's a nice like glow to them. They're definitely giving me dewy summer's day, glowing goddess type vibes. I am going to go in with the Lip and Cheek in the shade Blackberry. I swatched it and it's a nice winey berry tone. I love those shades. I don't have a great one in a blush right now, so even though it's not as summery as the other ones, it's just the one that I want to use. Pray for me right now. Because you know, blush is where it's very easy to just do the wrong thing, and do the wrong thing very quickly. Okay. I've ruined many a very nice makeup look with going too hard with blush. But this shade is so pretty. Ooh, that blended in 10 seconds, chat. I always like to add a little blush to my nose. That's pretty. And like I said, it looks intense when you first dab it on, and then it shears out really beautifully. But I like to be blushed, so I'm gonna go a little harder. I'm gonna go a little bit more ham here. I also like to kind of drape my blush up around my eye. That's just my personal preference because I love a good blush drape, especially if I'm not like doing eyeshadow. Let's see when I build a little bit more how it looks. This I'm sure you could do with your fingers or a beauty blender. In this case, I'm just using this brush because it's nice and fast and diffuses the color pretty quickly. Beautiful. Obsessed. Pleasantly surprised. The blush is so pretty! It's so pretty! Okay, since I'm not doing any eyeshadow, I might just like swoosh a little bit of this blush into my crease just to have a little, you know, a little continuity. I love a monochromatic look. I will absolutely use a blush as an eyeshadow, a lipstick, everything in one, just for the ease of getting out the door and being glowy. And I think that these are like a great formula for that. Now, of course, the lasting power on your eyes is not going to be the same because obviously your eyes, you know, are a little bit more emollient and oily than the other parts of your face, but this blends so easily. I feel like as it fades, it'll just leave a nice like dewy little stain, and I love a little glossy, messy, creasy eye look. It's not for everyone, but it is my preference, and so you will not judge me. Once again, thou shalt not judge. And they say lip and cheek tint, so we might as well put it on our lips. Should I put a different color on my lips just to test it, or should I just put the same color? I'm gonna put the same exact color. Okay. Okay. I probably should have lined my lips before I did this, but you know what? Here we are. We're just dabbling. This is the master dabble right here. I'm using that same blackberry shade. It's just giving very like soft stain. Now for the highlight. What shade do we want to use to highlight? That is the question. Ooh, I have this like really pretty rust color that I'm so tempted by, but there's this bronze color that I think is gonna look so crazy with this blackberry. Let's try the bronze. Let's try the bronze. Eventually I'm gonna use all of them, but for now it's just, you know, once again I'm just, oh, that's a lot of color. Let me chill a little bit. Let me not wallow out right here because I feel like this is a perfect moment for me to mess up all of the beautiful work that I just did. That's a good deep shade. For the deep girls, y'all are gonna get full bronze color. It's even a little bit deep for me. I'm not mad at that at all though. I could always use that on the outer portion and then go in with a lighter highlight in the inner portion, but I just kind of wanted to see it. You know, I just kind of wanted to see it. But that's how we learn. You know, makeup is a little bit of a learning curve. You gotta just dabble and see. That's like a true bronze. A true chocolate. It's a little deep, and I'm totally okay with that because it's not often I get to say something was a little deep. I'm gonna add a little bit of my blush back over the top so we don't lose the berry amongst the bronze. But all in all, I think that's beautiful. Very beautiful. And you know what, just for shits and giggles, let's go in with the warm tan highlight just for the kind of inner portion of the face, just to add a little light. Blends out with the finger pretty easily, just a couple little pat-pats. Pretty. That was easy peasy. My hands are disgusting, y'all don't mind me. I want to add some to my brow bone. I'm still using that lighter color, the warm tan. Very, very pretty. Very easy to blend. This is something that you could do like your whole face with just fingers. You don't even need tools. My favorite kind of makeup. For a quick and pretty thoughtless makeup look, I think that these are amazing. I love them. The formulas layer really nicely over each other. They're very easy to fix if you mess up a little bit. You can kind of mix the colors together. It's definitely artist friendly because I could see an artist getting the big palette and just having all of the shades and mixing and matching for like all different skin tones. But for like me, like just the enthusiast, personal, at-home user, I think they're good. I think that I will order another one because I want to have more colors, but from the few that I tried, I didn't struggle, and I'm good for setting myself into a makeup struggle for no reason. I obviously didn't perfect the look, but I winged it, and it's glowy, it's light. I don't feel like I have like, sometimes creams can be a little bit heavy and you feel like you have like layers of gunk on your face. I still feel the same way I did when like I only had the base on my face. So overall, 10 out of 10. Kiki, did your thing. Love this. And I forgot to mention, the way I ordered it was in the bundle. So if you buy, I don't know for how long this offer is going on, but at least from when I ordered within the past week, if you order the palette and then I think 4 of the cream tints, you get 30% off the whole thing, which brought the price from like 90 something dollars for the whole palette and creams down to like $64, I want to say, which I think is a great price. It's right in line with any other, you know, quality brand that you'll get, especially considering that it's indie, it's vegan, it's cruelty free. So this one gets my stamp of approval. Highly recommends. And I look forward to trying more from this brand. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video.